So let's see, what energies are surrounding the month of June for the general collective? Let's see, what is the general theme for the month? So for the month of June, the general theme for the month, let's see here. 5 of Abundance. There are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. Clarified by the Ace of Wands. So what I'm feeling is that there's going to be a brand new opportunity coming in. But what's really screaming at me is the need to work together with others. So there's a need to find out a little more as far as like what you could do to bring in this opportunity. Let's see, let me get more clarification. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands. Wow. So for some of you, if you've been having difficulties with relationships, I feel like there's someone that wants to come through, that wants to forgive. And see that we have 2 cards here that talk about forgiveness. I don't know why this card makes me think of forgiveness. It doesn't say forgiveness, but I'm feeling like there's a situation that you've dealt with in the past, and they're asking for you to pay attention, to look for the signs, because they're really acknowledging you to pay attention to those red flags. I feel like there's someone that's coming in from the past that's going to want to apologize, but I'm feeling the need to really pay attention. I don't feel like this apology is genuine, but they're saying be open to change, be receptive to new experiences. Changes leads to growth. So I'm feeling like there's something brand spanking new. Like this Ace of Wands feels like something that's exciting, something that's coming in, but it's coming in really, I heard the words like coming in hot. So that might even be someone that's coming in hot, you know what I mean? Which you're being called to really pay attention to the red flags, because they may not be, I heard the words, it's not all it's cracked up to be for some reason. Because when it comes to your love and relationships, for some of you, you've really been struggling. 9 of Thoughts. Stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts towards the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a solution if you're experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life. I feel for some of you, you're really stressed out over a situation with a particular person. But I'm also feeling like there's something that's hidden. Like they're not this person, and you'll have to let me know. You'll have to comment below and let me know. I feel like this person isn't telling you everything. Let's see here. What isn't this person telling you? Let's find out a little more. I'm curious now. Now I'm curious. What is this person hiding? Or what is this person hiding? What is this person hiding? See, a lot of you, I feel like it's a true love, or I feel like it's someone that loves you. I feel like it's someone that cares about you. And what they might be hiding is they're not really telling you how they feel. They're hiding their emotions, or I'm getting the feeling like they're having a hard time sharing their emotions. You know, some of you are having a really hard time with someone. I felt this really deeply, like you're having a hard time letting someone go or dealing with the situation. But what you can't see is that you're being called to accept the past and the current situation. Work through issues gracefully. So I'm feeling like a need to really focus on finding solutions rather than focusing on what's wrong. A lot of you feel attached or like codependent on each other because of personal responsibilities, and some of that may be kids, you know. So let's see here. I'm just gonna pull one more card to see what else is coming up in love. Tell us more about these children or these responsibilities. What do you need to know about these children or these responsibilities? There's like some kind of attachment with this person. And I don't know if you wanted to have kids with them, you've thought about raising kids with them, or it's just like a whole set of responsibilities, or they have children. There's like a set of responsibilities that are really keeping them tied. See, they're really focused on that. Some of them may be going to school, some of them may be finishing school, but see, there's some communication that's going to come in about that. It might be communication that might be a little bit difficult to hear, but I feel like this is the mind of that person, like your significant other. I feel like they're really in their head and they're really having a hard time managing the situation. And that's interesting because it came, originally it came up as, the message came through as the inability to really manage your emotions or talk about your emotions, right? So this person really does love you. They do want to balance out the scales. They want to make things right, but I feel like they're trying to figure out a way to gain like a new opportunity with you. Like they want another chance. They want another chance. But if this message resonates with you, feel free to schedule a reading with me by going on my website, shootingstarsintuitivereadings.com. You can look in the description box below. So what's coming up for career and finances is, I feel like it's interesting because the Four of Pentacles came up twice. I used 2 different decks and it came up twice. So I'm feeling like you're really holding on. Like you're holding on to your pentacles. You're holding on to what you have. You're trying really hard to make sure that you don't lose what you have. I'm feeling like a huge tie to material needs and responsibilities. Like it's weighing you down, It says, Four of Abundance, it's time to reflect on your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely or are you holding on to it too tightly? This can relate to how you give yourself to others. Is your heart open or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will bring you great success. So let's get a little bit more of a clarification to find out like what's going on with your career and money. It makes sense. The general collective's really been going through this right now because times are tough right now. So I can understand why you're really holding on to what you have. I'm feeling the fact that you might not be feeling like completely stable, so you're not really sure what's gonna happen. So you'd rather be safe than sorry. So you're almost like trying to protect your stability. See, some of you are trying to save, or you're using your savings to try to help you make it through. And others of you, you're being called to like really cut down on what it is that you're spending so you could save a little money, See, this is what you can't see. Release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract, support, and bring forth like golden opportunities is what I'm hearing. So I'm feeling for a lot of you like you're really stressed, you're overworked, like you really don't know what to do next. And I feel like it's causing you to resent money or resent your career. Like it's causing you to feel really stuck and stagnant. Spirit is calling on you to create a gratitude list and to start trying to shift that energy, but trying to show what you're, verbally state what is it you're grateful for, and sometimes the fake it till you make it really comes to mind, where you're constantly using words of abundance, words of affirmation to confirm what it is that you have, and demonstrating like the blessings that you do have. For example, abundance doesn't always have to be money, right? Like sometimes God works through people even, right? To bring you what it is that you need. And if you notice in both of these cards, they're surrounded by everything that they need. You know, they have everything that they need. They may not feel like they have everything that they need, but they do. They have everything that they need. And so what it is they're calling on you to focus on attracting. And as I was pulling, I kept hearing the words like meditate, meditate. You know what I mean? Spirit's really calling on you to like sever vows of poverty. Like don't think of yourself as lack. Like don't think of yourself. And I know it's easier said than done, especially when there's so much going on in the world that's constantly changing. That's a bit nerve-wracking, right? But Spirit's calling on you and they're telling you, focus on what it is that you have. What are the blessings? Like, thank you, God, for always sending me help. Thank you, God, I'm so lucky. You always send me what I need and more. Like, what is it that, you know, that you're trying to draw in? Thank you, God, for always guiding me and bringing forth amazing opportunities. Like, you shock me with better results than I could have even imagined, right? Like, speak what's on your mind, write it down, and turn on a white candle or turn on an orange candle and really start focusing on that, and find meditations that really resonate with you, where you can constantly keep reminding yourself of those positive affirmations, because Spirit's trying to remind you that peace is coming, those blessings are coming. It may be taking its sweet time, but you're going to have that peace and contentment that you're looking for. Let me get some more clarification. Tell me more about this career. Tell me more about this career. Tell me more about their career. What's surrounding your career? What's surrounding your career? What is coming in with regards to your career? Coming in with regards to your career. Yeah, see, they're calling you to be creative. They want you to be creative. Sticking with the traditional Joe Schmo style of doing things isn't gonna work. Like, money doesn't grow on trees, right? Like, so you're really being called to look outside the box and think about creative solutions that you can incorporate to bring forth some of that abundance. See? I mean, you might have a storm that you're coming across, but I feel that what's happening is that you're leaving that storm. Because if you notice, it's in the background. I feel for a lot of you, you may end up training into a new area, or you may end up training to get you up to date on new technology, and like AI came to mind. You know what I mean? Something that's new in your field that's constantly shifting. But you have to make those decisions and you have to act quickly. You know what I mean? I feel for some of you, you're like really stressing out over money. Like you've had a few financial setbacks, so you really have to work on your credit and improve that. But they're saying that what you need and what you want, and to try not to stress about those changes or those credit issues, because really your credit's it's fixed. You know what I mean? It's that fake it or make it. Like, my credit's fixed. I'm going to receive so much money that my credit is gonna fix itself. Like, I'm gonna be able to have so much money that I can negotiate to remove things off my credit. You know what I mean? Like, money's not even gonna be an issue. And I'm hearing credit's not gonna be an issue. So for some of you that have been trying to get a loan, you may end up getting a loan in the future, but I feel like you're going to start something new. Like, you're starting, some of you might even take the lead, like a leadership position, or some of you may end up just starting a completely new line of work, or I'm feeling like you're going to learn something new because your industry is just shifting. And so in order for you to stay marketable, you're going to have to change with the times, right? But see, the amazing thing about that is that you've been feeling trapped, but see how she's there's someone coming in here to help untie her and help her release herself. And so this person that's going to come in to help you and offer you this opportunity is going to partner up with you, and a lot of you are like, oh my God, there's so much competition, like what? But they're saying, don't worry about the competition. Again, fake it till you make it. You have to make the decision to go for it, because otherwise you're going to stay stuck, and Spirit's trying to send you help. They're trying to send you someone to help you to change your situation. You know what I mean? They understand that you've been going through a lot, that a chapter in your life is closing out, but they're trying to remind you that to have strength, because changes are coming, but they're changes for the better. They're changes for the better. See, even if you have to take a step back and reflect on the past and your current situation to kind of reevaluate where you're at and decide how you want to move forward, because I'm feeling like what you can't see, there's a lot of hidden energy here. So it's almost like there's blessings coming in, but you can't quite see them. You can't quite see them. See, but the only hesitation that I see is you run the risk of getting an opportunity and receiving that help, but you're not going to be totally content with it for some reason, because it's not going to look like what it is that you want, or for some of you, I feel like you've started a new situation and it's not exactly what you imagined it would be. So you have to be really careful, because you may end up missing an opportunity. Because see, I keep seeing this discontentment, and part of it is because you've been through so much. See, there's someone drowning there in the background, and see, but what you can't see is that that's you, and you're not the one drowning in the background anymore. You're safe. You're on land, but you're so stressed out and focused on what you've lost that you're forgetting to see the opportunities that you have right there, right next to you. You know what I mean? And the other thing that keeps sticking out at me is those clouds. Like, those clouds are in the background, so you're leaving some difficult times, and it might mean that you have to face your financial fears as you're transitioning to this new phase in your life. It says, when you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with the release when they release the self-doubts. So here's what I meant to say, and what they're trying to say. What they're trying to say is that face whatever is freaking you out and scaring you. Look at it straight in the eyes when it comes to your finances. So for example, say you're out of a job, you got laid off, and you fell behind on a bunch of bills, and your credit sucks. Look at that and say, my credit sucks. I hate this situation. I've worked so hard, but what am I going to do to fix this? And just take small baby steps. Remember, you don't have to do it right. You don't have to do everything at once. They're not calling you to do everything at once. But what they're saying is they want you to take baby steps towards it, because Spirit, for the month of June, Spirit is nudging you towards change. And I heard the word significant change, but you really have to be careful not to overspend. You have to be careful. See, they keep telling you to save your money. Try not to overspend. So this means, like, cut out any expenses that you don't need. So if you have a bunch of streaming services, which ones are you actually watching? You know, if you're paying certain bills, can you negotiate them down? Right? Like, or can you put some on pause? Just temporarily, just to bring your expenses down. So it's a matter of really being honest with yourself, because what you have coming in is you have an offer coming in. That's a given. But see, it's coming up as hidden again. You don't see this opportunity, this offer coming in. But see, look again, this is coming in as hidden. There's a partnership. There's a partnership. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel here, is what I'm hearing. I'm also seeing like a lot of stability. A lot of stability. And it's taking a lot of sacrifice. You know, you're gonna have to be really honest with yourself, with your current situation. And yeah, you may have to make a few short-term sacrifices, but the positive thing is, look, see, help is coming. You know, you have help here. What you've been praying for, as far as your finances and career, look, it's yours. Look at you. Look, you're eating your cake and what's that saying? I'm horrible at saying sayings, even though I try, but you're having your cake and eating it too. Look at you. That man's feast. He has a feast. But he doesn't just have a feast. He has an assistant. He has someone bringing him his food. You know, he's like living the lap of luxury. And so Spirit is telling you, no matter what difficulties or what deficiencies you're going through right now with your career and your finances, know that you're going to recover. And you're going to recover rather well. You're going to be surprised at how well you recover. But you have to be smart and you have to make short-term sacrifices for the long-term gain. You know, because like I said, look, there's someone coming in to help you. Someone's coming in to help. I'm telling you, I keep seeing a partnership. For some of you, you may end up meeting somebody at work or within a work setting. I don't know why I heard the word like contractor. So some of you might meet somebody that's a contractor at work. Like they don't necessarily work where you work, but they're a bit of a client. For some of you, that might be like a fire sign. You might even have two options. There might be someone that's coming in from the past. I don't know why that's coming in all of a sudden, but it's coming in. See, this might even be a friend. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So someone from the past might have been a friend. Maybe you were platonic friends and nothing really developed, but there's still feelings there. I don't know. That might not be for all of you, but there's someone definitely coming in. I feel more than one person. I definitely feel more than one person. So let's see. Let's find out what's coming through with regards to your health. With regards to your health, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. This is for your love. But see, look at you. Some of you, if you're in a relationship and you've been having a hard time, expect for things to get significantly better. I see a lot of stability and security and happiness. So if things have been rough, know that they're going to get better. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Like you literally have everything that people wish they had, you know? And sometimes having everything doesn't mean that you have to have a lot of money or that you have to have a lot of this or a lot of that. Sometimes having everything that you want means having the people that you love around you the most. Being able to spend time with them, being able to enjoy them, and making the most of it, you know? Because I'm feeling a lot of really like stable, a lot of stability, stable relationships. But again, see, look, there's someone that's coming in. This is the Page of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. Romance blooms and you find yourself falling in love. Gifts of flowers, love letters, and poems. For some of you, when I read this card, I'm also hearing like a job offer for some reason. That came through, so I know that's a little different than love, but love is coming. But when it comes to those looking for work, there's a definite collaboration, and that's going to significantly change. See, because that's going to bring you that independence that you're looking for. Because remember, your outcome is the 10 of Cups, and you got the 9 of Cups, and now you have the 10 of Cups. So literally, you were missing 1 cup, and now you have everything. So if you're starting the month a bit rough, right? Like you've just walked through a crazy storm. It's stormy. Things are shaky. There's a lot of hidden, unknown. You're not really sure what direction, but as the month progresses, you're gonna start seeing things come to light. You're going to start seeing that things are shifting. But most importantly, blocks are starting to remove themselves, and God is starting to send you people to help you. So for your health, so for some of you, like those that are interested in health, you know, I think it's really interesting with health because I feel like for some of you, you've been having a hard time when it comes to your health. You're super guarded, like you're holding on to stuff. Like you're holding on to stuff freaking mega tight. And I feel for a lot of you, that's causing a lot of health issues. With health, like Spirit was just screaming at me. Like they would not stop. Like cards were like flying all over the place. You know what I mean? They know you're not really happy when it comes to your health right now. Like you're not happy. Like you feel like you're not in your ideal place. And a part of it is you're feeling alone, or you're feeling alone with what you're dealing with. But the positive thing is that your hard work is going to end up paying off. 9 of Action. You've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as a beloved relationship, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by the angels. So Spirit is telling you that you are being protected, that you're gonna be okay. Because see, look at this, Ace of Action. This is the same as the Ace of Wands, like we started in the very beginning. There is some really fast moving energy that is coming through for the month of June. That is going to change things significantly. So if you've been feeling like things are stagnant when it comes to your health, kiss that bye-bye, because there's something that's about to shift. Tell me more about your health. Let's see. What's surrounding the health? Tell me more about your health. See, look at that. Look, you put in the work. You put in the work. You're holding on to that pentacle. You're like, nope, this is what I'm used to. I'm not leaving it here. Nope, this is mine. I'm working. I'm growing. Nope. You know, I will fight you if you try to take this away from me. And some of it is, I don't know why I heard medication. And I'll honest, I'm not a doctor, right? But intuitively speaking, pay attention to what you're taking. Because for some of you, I'm feeling like you're so used to taking something in particular that might actually be making you sick. You know? The other thing that comes to mind when it comes to your health is, that's a little bit of a red flag, is not listening to the recommendations of others. So say you've been going to a doctor and you don't necessarily agree with them. Try another doctor. Get another opinion. But stay open. Stay open, because like I said, look at that. There's a positive change. There's going to be an opportunity for you to shift things, for you to change things for the better. But see, there's someone else that's coming in that's stable. They're knowledgeable. They've been there, done that. They know what they're talking about. And see, they have that pentacle, similar to the pentacle you've been carrying. So they are very informed in what you're experiencing. So if that doesn't resonate, if that doesn't feel like that's your current person that you're going to, I highly recommend that you start looking for someone else to get another opinion. Because I feel like there's someone out there that's going to help shift things for you. They're a bit stubborn in their views, as you can see all the bulls, but they're subject matter experts. They know their stuff. See? And they're going to recommend something new. They're going to recommend something new to try. See? For some of you, it's also drinking water, getting outside, resting, relaxing. The fish comes to mind. So what that tells me is the fact that the fish symbolizes infinity. Like, as you can see the little fish there, I don't know if you could see that, but infinity. So that, again, reminding yourself that you have what you need and more. You have what you need and more, even if you don't necessarily feel it. But I feel that this new person, whether it's a new person or whether it's your current doctor, whoever, you'll know if it resonates, is going to make a suggestion as to how things could change. See, look, you can't make this stuff up. And you're going to start feeling better. Some of that weight that you've been carrying, you're going to be able to release it. Look at that. He had what, 6 swords there. He's putting 2 down. So, and he's moving on to calmer waters. But here's the thing though, he has help. He has help. This kind of makes me think of that story, and I know I'm horrible at saying quotes and stories, but it makes me think of that story about God, and you guys will have to comment below which specific story it is, because I don't remember, but there's a saying in Spanish that says, you know, there's a man in the middle of the ocean, and he's sitting there like, God, on this boat, get me out of this. Get me out of this. He's in a storm, and it's raining, and it's windy, and it's dark, and then God sends him a helicopter. And there's a guy on the helicopter, and he says, hey, get on the helicopter, let's go. And the guy says, no way, never, I can't get on that helicopter, it might crash. And then the man in the helicopter leaves and says, fine. Then God sends him a man on a boat, but it's a bigger boat. And he says, hey, come on. And there's another man in there that's trying to send him a life jacket and trying to help bring him on. But he's like, no way, your boat's going to sink. I'm not getting on that thing. And then there's a third option, and then God says, well, you know what? Okay, then fine. I'll get you closer to land. So his boat starts, and I'm probably totally screwing the story up, but he starts drifting towards an island, towards the land. And he said, and then God, the man says, I can't get out of the boat. God, like, why? And he screams and yells at God, and he's like, why won't you help me? Why won't you send me help? And God says, I did. I sent you a man on a helicopter. I sent you a man in a bigger boat with help. I brought you closer to land, but you refused my help. And I feel that for a lot of you. I feel that God is sending you help. This month of June, by the end of June, you're going to start realizing that things are going to be moving quicker. But God is asking you that you need to get rid of things that don't serve you anymore, whether that's people, whether that's ways of thinking, whether that's strategies that you're using that aren't working for you. Say there's things that you've done all your life, and then all of a sudden you're like, crap, like why can't I find a job? Like, why can't I meet a decent person? Why this? Why that? Well, guess what? God's asking you to take your power back, start getting rid of things that don't serve you, because there's going to be an opportunity. Again, look at this. How many cups have we come across? We have so many cups, and I mean, we have a little bit of everything, but I'm feeling a lot of offers coming through. But see, look at that fish again. See, God is sending you what you need and more. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Like, He's trying to get you happiness. But most importantly, He's trying to help you regain your stability. He's trying to help you feel happy again. But again, look at this. You can't make this stuff up. What you're going to achieve by the end of the month. Look at this. Communications coming in hot. Like what you said earlier. We started with the Ace of Wands. Now here we go with the Eight of Wands. There's some communication, and this communication's coming in fast. But again, look at that. There's another offer. Just be really careful, because I feel like there's going to be opportunities coming in different areas of your life. For some of you, you're going to get offered opportunities, and they're going to be in multiple areas. Career and finances, love and career, finances, love and career, health, love and career, right? Depending on your situation. Be careful not to miss out. Be careful not to miss out, because yes, you've had a hard time. Yes, things have sucked. But you know what? That's not where you're staying. Look, you're letting that crap go. You're releasing it. Look, there's an offer. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. See, what did we talk about earlier about someone coming in that was a friend, where things probably didn't progress, but they're all of a sudden telling you how they feel. You know, I'm feeling like this is somebody that may be a bit of an introvert, or they may just have a hard time speaking up. But there's multiple offers coming in that God is sending you throughout the month of June. But it's going to be up to you to take it. Because, see, you had a difficult new beginning. But they're saying that God's saying you're wise now. You know how to handle this. I'm going to send you help. And look at that hand from the middle of nowhere. It's coming out of the clouds in the middle of the storm. No, you don't gotta, you're done with that storm. Leave that storm behind. I'm sending you help to get you the heck out of there. Look at that. But you have to trust in your own guidance. Like, you have to trust in what you know and what you believe. So, temporarily, if you have to take some time to reevaluate and reassess your situation, to again clear some of that clutter out and try something new, get creative on what you're doing, and get rid of what you don't need, do it. Take that time for now. But you know what? Enjoy it while you can is what I'm hearing. Enjoy it while you can, because it's not going to last long. But see, if some of you are struggling, that's about to change. That's about to change. See, there's a windfall. You've been stuck. Your hands are tied. But guess what? You're probably even feeling defeated, like you're done. I'm done. I can't fight no more. I've done too much. I don't know what else to do. Spirit is saying, look, I'm sending you help. Look, and she's feeding him. How many cards have come out where they're feeding you? What that means, what that tells me is that God, even though you don't believe, you're in this mentality of lack with whatever it might be, whatever area in your life it might be. He's sending you someone to help, and you might not be seeing it. But see how there's the sun right behind him? Things are about to get a whole lot better. A whole lot better. So for some of you, you may end up meeting a soulmate where there's a whole lot of passion. But, you know, you got money, you got love, and you got multiple opportunities. Look at this. You can't make this stuff up. But this is coming up as hidden. The Ace of Pentacles. You have a solid opportunity. You have stability. But the only caveat to the month of June that you have to be super careful with is that you don't get stuck in your head. That you don't get stuck expecting for things to turn out the way you want them to turn out. Be open to the possibilities. He's lost so much that all he's focusing on is what he lost. But he's got so many opportunities there, right there in front of him. Don't forget it, because see, don't be like that man on the boat. Oh man, I better jump on that helicopter. I wouldn't mind going to Cabo right now. Right? Let's go to Cabo. Screw it. Let's go. Think the best, you know, because Spirit is sending you opportunities. But it's for positive, stable change. But I feel like for the month of June, things are going to shift quickly. So if you don't make the decisions in choosing these opportunities, the thing about this fast energy is that you might miss the opportunity if you don't decide. But see, look at this. What did I say? Obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. Sorry, I can't read today. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. See what I mean? There's some abundance coming in. Whether that's love, whether that's support, whether that's stability, whether that's a new job, whether that's a secure job, whether that's a new boss, whether that's a better boss, whether that's good health, whether that's a better doctor, a doctor that understands you, a doctor that resonates with you. I'm hearing like the word someone that gets you. So if it's been hard, whatever area in your life, expect for those things to get a little easier. And if, you know, you're going to feel, a lot of you feel that shift in May, but you're not seeing it, which is why we started the way we did. So take some time, take a break, try not to worry about what you don't have, but Spirit, God is sending you help. How many times do I have to repeat that? God is sending you help. You're going to have what you need and more. I want you to say that mantra for this whole month of June. I have what I need and more. I have what I need and more. I have what I need and more. I am so lucky. God always sends me the right people. God sends me people that love me, people that understand me, and people that support me. And stay focused. Stay focused. Don't focus on the lack. Don't focus on the worry. Focus on your manifestation because it's yours and it's coming in. If there's a love you're trying to bring in, well, guess what? That person's coming in. And I wouldn't be surprised for some of you that you have someone, more than one person coming in. But you have to free yourself from like past heartaches, past, issues with people, issues with relationships. For some of you, things with family, if there's been like strife and drama, like some of that's going to be healed away. I'll pull one more random card. But see what I mean? Look at that. This is you. Again, the King of Earth comes up a second time. See? Oh my God. See what I mean? Prosperous, generous, successful. And then look, I said one more card and I pulled another one. Look at that. Clearing debts. I also heard karmic debts. So if you've been putting out the right energy, guess what? Good karma's coming your way. Karmic debts will be paid. And I see the months of June and July. And you'll have to let me know what that means to you. But see, you're prosperous, you're generous. By the end of the month, you're going to feel more stable and secure. And you're going to be able to feel stronger. You're going to be able to remove some of those heavy burdens, whether they're financial or emotional. You're going to feel like you have more control over your life. But most importantly, you're going to be out of the storm. There's no dark clouds here. See, you see any dark clouds? All I see is abundance, prosperity. And quite frankly, this card makes me think of miracles. Isn't that the Pegasus? Or I don't know why Pegasus came to mind. I don't really follow that, but I see miracles. There's some kind of miracles, but the changes that are coming in are solid. They're stable. I don't know. I've seen this card a million times, but see, I see like roots of a tree. So some of these changes, some of these opportunities are going to help plant you firmly on the ground. So next time there's a storm, guess what? It's not going to knock your house down. You're going to be a lot more stable. Because you've learned from the situation. And you've come out on top, because look at that. You're prosperous. Look at that. Look how firmly planted this tree is in that dirt. Like, that'd be a tree that's really hard to knock down. You're firmly planted. You are protected. But most importantly, by the end of June, you're going to feel more stable. Prosperous, generous, and successful. Just don't forget that when you receive your blessings, when you receive your opportunities, when you receive blessings of even good people, because God works through people, good people, remember to give back. And remember to thank God for those blessings so He can send you more. But also remember to take care of yourself and to treat yourself. You've given so much. You deserve it. Like, you guys will have to let me know if this message resonates with you. But I feel for a lot of you, there's major positive changes coming. But I feel like they're huge transformative changes. I heard the words that you're not expecting. So there's going to be some transformative changes that there's things that you're asking God for. For some of you, you might have forgot about it. Like you're like, oh man, I planted that a long time ago. I didn't realize God was listening, but look at that. Look at that angel in the background. Yep, he was listening. Yep, he was. Look at that. By the end of June, you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating. So you got love, you got money, you have career, you have multiple opportunities. And for some of you, you may have multiple opportunities for relationships. But I feel what that means is that for some of you, you're going to get to restore relationships with people that are close to you that mean a lot and matter a lot. So there's going to be more peace in your life. But again, oh my God, see, look at this. You can't make this stuff up. I'm sorry this reading is so long. But look at that. Again, the Ten of Earths. Totally different deck. This is coming up as hidden. And again, the Sun card. Success, recognition, prosperity, security. Look at that family. Look at the dogs. Man's best friend, loyal best friend. Look at that. But most important, look, you get the wise man with the book. That's his knowledge. That's your knowledge. But look at that. That's a feather on that book. I don't know if you could see that. But that's because you followed the guidance that God's sending you. And if you're confused, meditate on it. Pray. Ask God, God, send me creative solutions. Show me the path. What are my next steps for solving this? Help me remember it as I sleep, when I wake, and guide my way. June and July are going to be huge, 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 huge. But see, there's something about all these pentacles. You're going to, for a lot of you, if you haven't felt stable, you're gonna. Things are going to shift significantly. Granted, energy shifts and changes with everybody, right? Energy is fluid depending on each of our decisions because we do have free will. But there's a lot of really positive change. And the energy is supporting you. So if there's changes that you've been meaning to make, there's things you've been meaning to get rid of, to say, you know what, that doesn't work for me. I can't do that anymore. Don't be afraid to remove it. Even if it feels like a risk, because really you're destined to succeed. You're destined to win. So follow that intuition. For a lot of you, again, family keeps coming up really strong. Family, love, and blessings. You're going to have what you need and more. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and then we have 2 Sun cards from 2 different decks. You can't get better than that. That's amazing. See, but it's all happening in divine timing. And because you've been patient, it's here. It's here. So please let me know if this message resonates with you. And if you are going through something and you need clarity, please don't hesitate to book a reading with me by visiting one of the links in my description box or going on shootingstarsintuitivereadings.com. You'll see the link in my description box. But I'm really excited for you because there's a lot of really amazing things. Just don't get stuck in the old, because the old is not meant to stay there. God is literally sending you a helping hand. And he's sending you multiple people in different areas of your life to help bring you to a better place of peace, to remove you from those obstacles that have been blocking your path.
you.
Thank you again for watching. Stay tuned every Wednesday and Saturday for a brand new video. Thanks again for all your love and support. Talk to you soon.